Alrighty, I am here at the Watchtower Defense booth. If you don't know who these guys are, they are formerly known as F1 Firearms, correct?
That's correct. We acquired F1 Firearms May of this year.
May of this year, okay. So now that you've acquired all this, I see a lot of big changes that you guys have been making. So let's go over some of the stuff that you guys have.
Sure.
Here.
So F1, we were known previously for our skeletonized ARs.
Yep.
So, we have not abandoned it. We are still going to be manufacturing these. However, as you can imagine, the market share on skeletonized ARs is not as great as more of your duty stuff. So that's what our focus has shifted to. So we're still manufacturing ARs, but we're doing it with the F1 tolerances, but more duty oriented.
Gotcha.
This is our Type 15, more or less our new flagship AR.
Okay.
PVD coated BCG we do in-house, PVD coated muzzle device, Hyperfire trigger, ambi charging, ambi safety, cold hammer forged chrome lined barrel, retailing at $1,600.
Gotcha. And you're obviously going to have different size barrels for all of these.
Correct, correct. As of right now, we have a 16-inch, a 14.5, and a 10.5-inch version.
Gotcha.
I think we obviously offer a 308 variant of that billet rifle as well. And then we have our 9mm variant.
9mm version.
We call it Type 5M.
Okay.
Retailing at $1,250.
$1,250.
Takes Glock magazines. Cool feature that the last round hold open works every time. So that's a difficulty with AR-9s a lot of times, but got that solved. But realistically, we know why you're here. We have the new hotness. This is our Watchtower Firearms Apache.
Nice. This thing, I just felt it just a minute ago, and this thing is super, super cool. Super buttery smooth too when I'm cycling that slide and stuff like that. So go ahead and run me through the details on this guy.
So we manufacture this in-house.
Okay.
This is a double stack 1911. We can't call it the other name. We all know what we're talking about.
Oh yeah.
It is, like you just said, buttery smooth.
Yep.
It will ship with a 7-pound, 8-pound, and 9-pound recoil spring, so you can adjust how you need it. 4.6-inch threaded barrel, integrated compensator. Takes STI pattern, Atlas magazines.
Gotcha.
70 series 1911 controls and function.
And the optic plate is from Atlas as well?
The optics plate is from Atlas as well, that's correct.
All right, cool. So you're going to offer this as this full package here with the optic plate and all that stuff?
That's correct.
They're going to be able to buy the optic with it as well, or they got to just...
So you can buy it with the optic, it's $4,100.
Okay.
Without the optic, coming with the plate is $3,600.
Okay, cool. At least it comes with the plate.
It comes with the plate.
Now, I'm noticing the color on here is really, really cool and shiny. Is that like a PVD coating or something?
It is. It is PVD coated. We do the PVD coating in-house.
Okay.
It is similar to like the BCGs. It's actually the exact same process we do to our BCGs.
Awesome.
So it adds in a level of lubricity plus corrosion resistance, and it just makes it that much more smooth.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool, man. This thing, I can't wait to shoot it. You're gonna have it out at range day tomorrow.
I'll have it out tomorrow. Yep.
All right. So I'm definitely gonna get some footage of this shooting. I'm pretty sure that comp's gonna work really well. Have you tried it with plus P plus rounds and stuff like that?
I have. Yes.
Okay.
And it handles it quite well.
Awesome. Awesome.
Quite well.
And are these released now, or are they gonna be released sometime soon?
So we just released them on the website for reservation on the 15th.
On the 15th.
And this is our Pew View edition.
Pew View.
So sorry.
There's probably gonna be a Gatman edition sometime soon.
We will be talking about that.
QB over here, he can't be taking my limelight. Come over here, dude. Come over here. I have to talk to you about this. There's going to be a Gatman edition of this. It's just gonna be more brown because if you look at our skin tones, it's gonna be more PVD on it, less PV on it.
I mean, that makes sense, really. They look good.
Or how about we do a conjoined Gatman Pew View version of it? And we're just holding hands as the logo on there.
Okay, let's go.
All love here, guys. All love.
I didn't hear your results. What do you think?
Oh, dude, this thing's awesome. Like, I haven't even shot it yet, and I'm already feeling like how buttery smooth that thing is. I'm excited to shoot this thing tomorrow.
Good to hear.
Yeah, I've seen the videos that you posted up and stuff like that, but I mean, you make anything look good, so I want to start making it look good now.
That thing makes me look good. I hope you love it, though.
Yeah, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, this thing's awesome. I can't wait to shoot it, and thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it too.
Yep. Alrighty, guys, I am here with Lionheart Industries with
Rob Curtis.
Rob Curtis, nice to meet you. What do we have going here today?
So this is our Vulcan 9 pistol. It is a bespoke self-defense tool made in Winder, Georgia.
Okay.
We've got a few cool things going on with this pistol. The first thing that people might know is it's based on the combat-proven DP51 design, which is a Daewoo design from back in the day. Your viewers might know about that. And what that brings is our double action plus operating system. So what happens is when you cock the gun, bring it into a normal, it goes right into single action. What you do is you just flick the hammer forward and you go into double action plus. And what that gives you is about a 4.5 to 5 pound double action trigger pull, which is better than your 9, 10, 12 pound double action trigger pull.
So it's like half the weight of what
pretty much, yep. In addition to the double action plus trigger system, we've also got a lot of cool stuff going on. From the top down, we've got our optic ready platform that runs RMR CC and RMSC footprints without any adapter plates. It gives you, it's nice and low, so you get a lower third co-witness with our in-house made irons, and these are actually P365 dovetails, so guys can switch them out if they want to run something a little bit different. Our grip system is also made in-house. These are G10 grips that are actually dovetailed into the frame, and they feature our rapid engagement grip system, which is a thumb shelf that guys can use for recoil control.
Yeah, I heard that nomenclature you have to use is pretty tricky, huh, since there's patents on it or something.
Yeah, exactly. So we came up with our own name. We call it regs, but we won't call it what other people call it.
So that's just one full piece then that goes all the way down?
Yeah, all the way down, exactly. And there's actually recoil bosses underneath there too, so make sure that nothing is going to come loose when you're firing this gun.
So if you didn't want that shelf, you could just do a flat piece then, right?
Yeah, so we actually have a left-handed grip setup. So technically, I guess at some point we could offer a flat shelf for both sides, because it would be on either side. So right now we're ready. Lefty would have the grip shelf over here.
Gotcha.
We're also making our own magazine base pads, which are 70-75 aluminum. Grips on the sides, you can grab it in there. If you notice that, we've got a Multitasker Tools Nano 2 tool built in there.
Those are awesome little tools. I have some for my ARs, and they're really, really
They're super handy. We set up the gun so that you can adjust everything with it. So you can adjust your optic with it, and we made sure that our grip screws are G10 or Torx 10. So
for that tool.
Yeah. So you can, if you're for some reason your grip screws come loose, you can tighten them up right there on the range. And we've got a J trigger, our hooked trigger as well. It's a flat face with a J trigger feature on the bottom.
Oh, sweet. This rail here, what lights are compatible with this? Is
it's a Picatinny. It's a Picatinny rail, so whatever you want to run on there. We like the TLR Sub 7, seven sub. Sorry.
Yeah.
And we've got one right here on that pistol over there. It's set up really nice for that. It's a compact carry gun. We kept everything as narrow as we possibly could, including the grip. So small hands, big hands, should be very comfortable to shoot.
What is the price going to come around for these guys? And are they available yet?
They start at $12.99.
$12.99.
And we're going to be shipping around Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. Okay.
Yep.
And as far as the grips, that's going to be. Is there going to be like an option on the website to choose what grips you want, or you can buy them after like multiple grips if you needed to, if you wanted certain colors and stuff like that, or?
Right now they're just black, but when you order the pistol online, you'll be able to choose if you want right-handed or left-handed grips.
Okay. And I'm guessing down the road you're going to come out with more styles of grips, maybe different textures.
Yeah, maybe for guys that want a little bit beefier of a grip, we'll have options as well.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you so much, Rob.
Hey,
I really
Carlos,
appreciate
thanks for stopping by,
This
dude.
looks very promising. It looks really cool too, and it's not that heavy either. So.
No, it's really set up for everyday carry.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Alrighty, guys. I am here at the Timny booth. How's it going, man?
Good. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Enjoying the show?
Yeah, completely enjoying it. There's a lot of good products out, and I just saw you guys have something new out too, right? Or you're going to come out with something new. So what do we have going on here today?
This is our new AK trigger. We're finished on production, beta testing on this.
Okay.
We should be having this out end of the year, around SHOT Show possibly.
Okay.
But it's a drop-in AK trigger, about a 3-pound pull, nice super short reset.
Okay.
And one of the things we focused on in development was making it a drop-in trigger that fits it across all the variants.
Gotcha.
We did some work on the geometry of it as far as like some of the issues with bolt deformation. So haven't ran into issues with that. I can pull this apart and you can look at it. This one's got like 7,000 rounds on it. Yeah, we put a ton of rounds, a lot of time in development on this particular one to make sure it fits and runs reliably. So super excited about this one.
That's been my biggest thing. So I have like I have like 2 companies that have drop-in triggers, and I've dropped them into my AKs, and they just don't seem to work right. So I haven't really found a complete drop-in triggers that works right. The only one that I know that works good is a ALG, but that's not really a drop-in trigger.
Sure,
yeah.
sure. And the ALG is a good trigger, but we wanted to make a drop-in one because that's, a lot of the ARs and other triggers we make are true drop-in triggers.
Yeah.
And that's why it's been in development so long.
Yeah.
It really took a lot of time and tweaking as far as to get it to drop in.
Yeah.
We don't want it to just fit a couple variants. We want it to be able to truly drop in.
Yeah, and not a lot of people understand that AKs, they all have their own personalities, right? So it's not like an AR, you just drop a trigger in and it's going to work. Usually something like this, they're all fit differently and stuff like that. So you haven't found really any issues on dropping them in different AK manufacturers and stuff like
we've
that.
tried to get them in every one we could get our hands on.
Okay.
It doesn't work in the 9mm versions, so
Gotcha.
this is just for the kind of standard caliber ones. But once we launch that, we'll see what the feedback is. If people really want the 9mm versions, we'll definitely make one.
Is it because of that blowback from the 9mm?
That and kind of just the geometry where the bolt is on the 9mm.
Gotcha. Well, I'm pretty sure people are going to want the 9mm. I mean, I have a AKV, I have a KP9, and I probably want one of those for a 9mm.
I have an AKV as well, so
yeah.
I'd like to personally see
those
one.
things are super nice. But what else do you guys got going on here?
So we brought SIG's DH3 rifle. Okay. This features our DH3 trigger, which is a 2-stage competition trigger. It was designed with Daniel Horner.
Nice.
It's 8-ounce first stage, adjustable second stage, right around 1.5 pounds.
Super thin too, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Super short reset, so really fun for the range.
Okay. Has that Scorpion trigger been out for quite a while? I haven't really seen the Scorpion triggers that you guys offer.
Yeah, so I always bring it with me because it's a personal favorite. So the Scorpion's been out for a little over a year, but we launched the flat face version of it this year, and we were able to make sure that it fits the 3 Plus and everything before. So it is a drop-in trigger, but I always want people to try this one. The reset is one of the best resets out of any trigger we make, I think. So
yeah, I'm always trying to find a good, nice trigger for the Scorpions because I could care less for the stock Scorpion triggers. So
yeah, you're not the only one to say that, but I think our trigger in the Scorpion is one of the best upgrades for this gun.
What's the price going to be on the AK trigger when it comes out?
It's still TBD, but it'll be a competitive price.
Okay, cool. And for prices for like the Scorpion and all that, what are those?
So the DH3 MSRP, that's right around $320. Scorpions are around the $250 mark.
Okay, cool. And you guys have, obviously, for other platforms too, so you got the
Smith & Wesson Alpha trigger.
And the Glocks and all that stuff.
Yep, as far as handguns, it's the Glock and the M&Ps right now.
Okay.
So we're looking at other ways to expand that, but we wanted to focus on those right now. We have some other stuffs in the works as well, so that'll be looking into Q1, Q2 next year.
Perfect. All right, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I am here at the Matador Matador, right?
Yeah.
Matador. Matador Arms with my good friend David. David, always good to see you, man.
Pleasure. Thanks for coming
What
by.
do we have going on here today?
So we're showing off our Mat 9 upper and some stuff coming down the pike. But our upper is a non-reciprocating charging handle, forward and reversible.
Okay.
Threaded 1/2x28. It'll work on any AR9 lower you put it on. So Colt stick mags, MP5 mags, any double stack AR9 configured lower is going to work.
Nice. Okay.
The buffer here prevents gas from going into your eyes. So if you're shooting suppressed, you don't have to eat gas, which is nice.
Sweet.
And it retails for $550.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad at all for a complete upper.
Nice.
And we got a lower here too. Our lowers are fully ambidextrous, so you lefties will be able to survive and be happy. It'll have last round bolt hold open, and it comes with R grip, which is kind of a near vertical. It's good for CQB.
Oh, so this is your Matador Arms grip here. Okay, cool. That's pretty sweet. And then it looks like you have some pretty nice controls on here too. You have like this little bolt catch right here on the right side. So
yep.
Yeah, that's really nice. Is this upper available yet, or?
Yes, the upper you could buy off our website.
Or not the upper, the lower. Sorry.
2 months.
2 months?
Lord,
okay.
Lord willing. As I like to
And
say.
it's going to have I don't know. You mentioned it, right? The 1913 rail on the back of the. Is this the lower part here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it goes
because
all the way down.
it's a bufferless system. There's no need for a buffer tower, so you just throw on your folding stock right here. It shoots folded. There's no recoil system. Everything's self-contained up here.
Okay. Is this gonna be something that you're offering complete, or are they gonna have to buy both parts separate?
You can buy both, but we'll offer it as a complete gun. It'll retail for around $1,100.
Oh, okay, that's not bad at all. So you're gonna release it with the Glock version, right?
Glock, then Colt, most likely.
Glock and Colt. Okay. Yeah, I like the MP5 one.
Yeah, here we'll eventually do an MP5, a Scorpion. I think we'll stop there.
Just the MP5 and Scorpion.
Yeah, so with Glock, I feel like I'm forgetting one, but yeah. No, it gives it a little bit of a modern look here. It looks sexy.
Yeah, I like the MP5 one. It gives me that. I don't know what kind of vibes I'm getting out of it, but it looks really cool.
Gangster vibes here.
Gangster vibes. Man, do you have one in? Have you shot these in full auto already, or?
They work with binary triggers. We're gonna do a full auto lower and get that out there, but not yet on these.
Gotcha. And then you have one here that's all outfitted with like wood and stuff on it, right?
Yeah, this is my bedtime gun.
So
here.
This is your personal here.
Yeah, we're gonna be shooting them on Sunday, so it'll be fun. But
Nice.
yeah, I like Colt mags. The last round bolt holdman feature works really good, and I just like wood guns, so
Gotcha.
I deck them out with a little bit of highlight on there.
Nice. Alrighty. Thank you so much, man, David. I always appreciate your
Thanks,
time.
man. Dude, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty, guys, I am here with David from Vector Industries. Nice to meet you, man.
How you doing, sir?
So, when I was here yesterday walking around, I saw this and I was like, hey, it's just AR-15 parts. So I just walked right past it. I was like, hey, it's whatever. Then I had friends, and they're like, hey, you got to go check out Vector Industries. And I was like, for what? It's just AR-15 parts. But apparently it's not just random normal AR-15 parts. What exactly do you have here?
It is not. So we have a short stroke piston system with a fully ambidextrous lower receiver.
That sounded super smooth right now.
Super smooth, right?
Let me put the camera up to that. Go ahead and do that again.
Okay. So then we get into our short stroke piston system. Self-regulating, non-adjustable piston system.
Okay.
So put a suppressor on, take a suppressor off, change your ammo loads, shoot heavier ammo, lower ammo, all that kind of stuff, right?
No adjustments?
No adjustments needed. It self-regulates the gas as needed while you're doing it.
Okay.
So then we get into one-piece op rod, a patented removable gas block so that you can take it on and off. We put a pin in the barrel behind the gas hole so that you can slide the gas block over it. Now the gas block can't tilt either side. It's automatically aligned. Then we use a patented pivot pin system inside of our gas block here so it can't go forward. We cut a notch in our barrel. Okay? So with that, you control this and you control this.
Okay.
So if the pin's in and it's against the shoulder, you're perfectly aligned. You never have to camera it, blow on it, stick anything to it, stick anything down to check and see where you're at, right?
Awesome.
So then we get our one-piece op rod now because your gas block's removable.
Okay.
So we get a one-piece fluted, perfectly awesome op rod, all right? So with that, here you go. You get a spring cup that fully supports your op rod outside of the upper, so it's perfectly balanced. Now things just stroke back and forth. But our self-regulating part is you get 6 holes. So you get 3 holes that are staggered to function. The next 3 holes just dump. Okay? So one of our patents is that also. So you get 3 holes to function, and you get 3 holes to dump. So once you've put a back pressure suppressor on, a Hux flow suppressor that's flow through, or you change your ammo loads, mattering what extra gas the system has, it just gets rid of it. So we're moving gas from here to here. So your upper receiver stays cleaner longer, and it also, your chamber and everything stays cooler.
And it keeps that gas from making you cry,
There's
right?
no gas in your face on a flow-through suppressor system. And that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So now we've gone through that. Then you get into the bolt carrier group.
Gotcha.
We have a patented cam pin with an arrow on it so that it lines up the same way and you put it in every time the same way. Consistency matters. So then we have our patented cam path. So Stoner wanted a 22.5 cam path. He's at 20.7 degrees. So if you look at your old DIARs and the Colts and all that kind of stuff, you end up with a mark inside your upper. Where your cam pin hits your upper. Because it's not 22.5 degrees dead top center. So we give you 22.5 degrees top dead center. But what that also does is we give you 2 degrees more of dwell. So when the bolt carrier group closes in the upper and you fire the firearm, you get 2 degrees of dwell. In that dwell time, you dump gas pressure out of the system. So our system runs at a much lower gas pressure. So it's smoother and there's not recoil, right? It's not violent. So if you feel the gun reel there, just pull the charging handle back really slow.
Oh yeah.
You don't feel that cam pin hit the upper, and you don't feel the lug hit the extension.
Yeah.
Because it's a true 22.5 degrees.
Okay.
Then we do some crazy thin dense chrome stuff and some other things, and we give you a holistic approach to a new firearm. So on Wednesday, we came in early and we trained the Rainier staff on the firearms and everything. They'll get their stuff in next week. So we wanted to shoot with them, we wanted to train them, we wanted to play with it with them because they've never had it before. Their words, not mine, flattest shooting gun ever.
I'm excited to try this tomorrow.
So come out to the range day tomorrow, come shoot it, come get some stuff. We got awarded the Triggercon Golden Trigger Award for the most innovative rifle long gun for 2023. It was awesome, and we really appreciate John and everybody putting this thing on for us.
Yeah, this thing's building a lot of buzz, man. I said, when I passed by, I was like, this is whatever. But a lot of people are like, no, you got to go back and you got to check it out. So
unfortunately, it's a firearm that you have to dig into the details on. And you really have to shoot it. So we got 5,000 rounds of ammo tomorrow, and I don't plan on taking any home.
Okay, perfect. Can I shoot all 5,000?
No. There's a long line of people that want to come shoot them too, right? If you want to do a video later, we can shoot some rounds, you know?
Perfect.
We love doing, tests and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no problem.
But it's a full system approach.
Gotcha.
So you can buy a 16-inch gun from us for $2,200. You can buy a complete upper from us for $1,700.
So this isn't something that you just put onto your existing upper receiver and barrel, right?
It's not a kit. You have to buy the whole upper.
And is it proprietary to your rails, or can you put a different rail if
it's
you need
proprietary to our handguard.
Your handguard.
But you get M-locks and everything else now, so you can do whatever you need on them, right?
And your handguard looks pretty well made as well, too.
Yeah, so we make a lot of our own stuff in-house. We've built too many machine shops and all that kind of stuff. So hammer forged barrels, everything we make.
Gotcha.
So we can control everything. Like our gas port's not in the normal mil-spec gas port location. Our gas hole size is not a normal gas hole size. We're not going to other companies and saying, hey, give us a DI barrel, right? We're making a whole systematic approach to a complete weapons package.
Perfect. Okay. Sounds really good, man. Again, congratulations for your Golden Trigger Award.
Thank you.
I'm super excited to try this tomorrow, and I appreciate your time. Thank you,
too,
David.
sir. Thank you.
Alrighty, guys. I am here with Ryan at Rick's Optics. How's it going, Ryan?
What's going on, man?
Nice to meet you, man.
Thanks for stopping by.
Now, I'm hearing that you guys are coming out with some cool thermal optics and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. So we're introducing our new thermal, the Leap series. So we got the L6 and the L3. You got the 648 resolution sensor and the 384.
Okay.
The cool thing about this thing is these are the first thermal scope of their kind with this optical zoom magnification capability.
Okay.
So you're going to pop the throw lever over, or however you're going to do it. You can zoom in like your regular 3x9 scope and still maintain that same image clarity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And what's the price going to be? What's the price going to be on each of these here?
So starting with the 384, that one's going to be retail at $22.99.
22, okay.
This one will retail for $37.99.
$37.99.
Right.
You have another version, right? The one that you showed me on here?
So these are the same.
Oh, the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the L3 and the L6, it's just they all have the same stats other than the sensor and the objective lens.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. And then this one is different, right? This is not thermal.
So this one is not thermal. This is the Tourer T20. This is the digital daytime night vision scope.
Okay.
So you can run it in the day, and it looks, how you would look at like your camera screen on your phone.
Okay.
So it's just going to look like regular daytime. You click a button, now it's night vision.
Oh, okay.
You can turn on your IR light, now you're running night vision.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Cool, man. And then you have like binoculars, right? That are
Yep.
thermal?
So this was one of our first unit, and this is the A3 Bino that's got the large 3-inch display on here.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times when I'm using this, I'll use it like I'm walking or driving, and I had it away from my face.
Okay.
Because you have that large screen, so like if me and you are looking through here,
yeah,
we can both look at it together or whatever. You know, a lot of guys, they're hunting at night with buddies. You know, it's something to share or do whatever you want with.
And what are the night vision? What's this night vision gonna run? And then that thermal.
So this will retail for $749.
Okay.
Comes with all the mounts, all the rings. Even these come with the rings.
And the flashlight too.
Comes with the light as well. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the A3 binos, those will retail for $19.99.
Okay.
And then I have a model with the rangefinder included for $22.99.
Gotcha. Okay,
yeah.
Sweet. And I see that you guys got a Golden Trigger Award too, right?
We did for the most innovative optic of this year.
That's
We're pretty
awesome.
excited. I'm excited to get that thing. So they said the optical zoom and something that I helped, I wouldn't say develop, but I gave them the ideas to develop it, was the RTC reticle. It's not on our paperwork right now or on our website, but it's a return to center reticle.
Okay.
So when you zoom, when you sight this thermal in, unlike other digital optics and other thermals, versus you having your reticle sitting low or high or wherever in the screen, this is going to return it back to the center on that Y-axis. So if it was sitting low, it's going to move everything back up and keep everything nice and center.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
Brian, I appreciate your time.
Man, it's
you guys make some really cool stuff.
Out here with us, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it.
I'm excited.
Alrighty, guys, I am here at the POF booth with Lucas. Lucas, nice to see you as always.
Good to see you.
They got a couple new products that they came out with that here. Is it releasing here at Triggercon or?
This is really the first show that it's been to, so
okay,
may as well be.
Yeah. So let's go over what you guys got.
So the newest, we've got a 16-inch version of our Phoenix 9mm, our Patriot subgun, but with a rifle variant now. So still got the pick rail at the back, so you can put whatever folding stock you want on it.
Nice.
Comes with a fixed stock adapter, so it'll take standard AR stocks. But we still have the front side charging handle, ambi bolt release. Now just in a longer, more real estate. Yep.
And this charging handle does fold down, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Non-reciprocating, folds down out of the way. And then we've got another new gun. This one's an exclusive for some of our dealers. This is our 1375. It's the first 1375 we've ever done.
Okay.
Comes pin and welded with the dead air chemo mount.
I'm gonna move this so that way people can see really quick.
So we did V5 furniture, OD green Cerakote. Got a slick rail now, so no pick rail up front.
Okay.
And then that dead air muzzle brake, pin and welded. Comes with the MBUS 3 sights. So comes with a sling as well. So we tried to do a whole little package.
So where could somebody pick one of these up at?
Rainier Firearms Academy, Rainier Arms has access to these. And so that's why we're here, right?
Yeah, yeah. And what is this one gonna come around? What's the price on this guy?
They're about $2,100 for the whole package. So adjustable gas system. It is our Renegade Plus.
Okay.
So adjustable gas system, ambi lower, all the features you know and love from a Renegade Plus, just in a shorter non-NFA package.
Gotcha, gotcha. And what is this 9mm gonna come around?
The Phoenix rifles are going to be about $1,800.
1,800?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not bad for this one here. And obviously you could shoot it while it's folded and all that stuff too,
Exactly.
Right? Gotcha. And as far as the Phoenix rifles, are you, I guess not. I mean, I would say configure it to a shorter configuration, but you already have the shorter configuration, right? So would you be selling like the barrels and stuff like that? Say somebody wanted to make their smaller one into a longer one. Are they allowed to do that with your barrels and stuff like that, or is it not really something that you guys would offer?
I don't know that we've looked at that yet, but that will most likely be an option. We would want them to send it in, and then we would have an upgrade availability. That's something we'll definitely be taking a look at.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Cool. Alrighty. And obviously you got your. If they missed it at SHOT Show, this is what you guys make here, which is pretty cool. So this is your lever action version, and I asked you earlier that this one here takes these mags, right?
Correct. Yep. So it's a Phoenix pattern magazine. So Phoenix did it first. The Tombstone uses the Phoenix mags also. This is a 20 rounder, but it will take the 35 rounds as well.
Gotcha, gotcha. And this one is chambered to 9mm, right?
Correct.
So are you going to come out with any other chamberings than 9mm, or are you going to come out with like 357 or something bigger?
Bigger, yes, eventually, probably. I can't say for sure, but come see us at SHOT Show.
I think this would be pretty damn sweet with 4570.
Oh, eventually that would be that would be a thumper. That would be awesome.
That would be a sweet one. So that way you can configure this however you want and shoot some gnarly rounds out of it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
alrighty, Lucas, thank you so much. I really
you.
appreciate your time as always.
Not a problem. Thank you.